Welcome in, everybody. I hope everyone's having an awesome Wednesday morning. Jumping right back into it in the daily games, I am going to add, just because I hopped in, I'm doing this a little bit earlier today than I normally do. But I noticed, at least on OpenGuesser, their daily challenge, quote unquote, their daily sort of competition or their map it doesn't reset with the changing of the day, but it is, it changes at the same time every day. And so if you do it a little bit earlier, a little bit later in the day, then you can or can't enter it, or you've already entered it. And so just throwing Country Guesser back on there because I think that is um, a very fun little game mode to run through and to play and to improve at. And so we'll throw that back on. But anyways, start out as we normally did. Last time, yesterday on Tuesday, we got 8 on our Puzzle Rush, 5-minute Puzzle Rush on chess.com, which was not great. So hopefully we can improve on that a little bit today. Go ahead and dive right into it. Um, just back rank it just to me. Um, just too much material stacked right there. And just like that, we beat yesterday. Um, huh. Just like that, we beat yesterday. I have no idea what's going on with this puzzle. Absolutely no clue. What can I do here? Okay, fair enough. Um, one of that sort of classic sequence that pops up once or twice in every single puzzle rush. He moves there, black to move. It's interesting how sometimes, technically, I think they're supposed to get harder as you go, or the elo is supposed to increase, but sometimes they're, the 13th is much simpler than the third, right? Like, it's interesting sometimes how it works out that. Just put my queen. What do you take with? Give it that one there. I could just take, and then I think I promote before him. Um, would have thought that was an en passant. Really? This looks like a really natural human move to me, but I don't think it is. Ooh, take. Well, it's an improvement over yesterday. We went from 8 to 18. That is pretty darn good. Zoom in a little bit more so it's a little bit easier to see and move on. So again, yeah, you go to the competitions and you go to the daily competition. And because I entered it yesterday, but I entered it later in the day, it just like resets for 24 hours from whenever you play it. And so I wish it just reset, with the turning of the day, the same as like a Wordle or a Connections or something like that, but it doesn't. So I do think Country Guesser is fun. Um, Somewhere warm, sun looks like maybe in the south, so northern hemisphere. I'm gonna try and do it no moving. How about that? Northern Hemisphere, warm. Oh wow, I'm gonna get this one wrong. I'm gonna go Mexico. There's Mexico. One. This is the only hard part about this is just keeping track of your score. This could be U.S., like a Texas or something. Also, I feel like these type of sort of like farm poles and fence posts are for the U.S. We'll go U.S. Beautiful. That gives us two. Uh, palm trees. This looks very Hindu. I may be wrong on that. Cam looks somewhat Indian. It is India. Beautiful. Three. ZA-P. Is that ZA? Sun in the south from the northern hemisphere, so that is not ZA. Could be Spain. We do have what is potentially a Spanish language there. I'm just going to throw Spain. It could be wrong. It is not wrong. Four. Next. Looks US, Canada. I mean, Canada's on the board. It's the only one that's on the board that I feel like makes sense. Five. Of the ones here, it's got to be Sweden, right? I don't know if there's a meta around like white outer line, like dashed white outer lines or something like that. Very potentially. Okay. Yeah, this one's gonna be hard. Can't really mean too much there. This looks somewhat northern. Wall, I don't even know what that is. It is Poland, okay. Seven. Sun is in the south or in the northern hemisphere. I'm just gonna click Poland again. Could be Ireland, but it is Poland. The thing too is depending on how long this goes on or how long these rounds drag on, this is US. It is US. I might just try and play NMPZ. This looks super like UK, or I guess Ireland would be the closest one there, and we're in double digits at 10. This just seems US, South Meridian Street, or whatever that was. Very US sort of road name. If we went NMPZ, ooh, I'm going US just based on the foliage being somewhat northern on this road quality, and it is 12. R66, we've got a bus here. Tempted to go Uruguay. I was going to say South America. It is South Africa, so we'll go 12. I do think, I don't know, I'm torn. I do think playing NMPZ may be best, but at the same time, it's just a lot funner to play no move and be able to peek at various bits of meta and learn more that way. So we'll see. Sort of play it by ear as we go. Dropping with a do, stomp, clang. All right. An L and A and a U. Brawl. The A was in the same place. Okay, so L in position 5. We could have, so X is a variable. So X, I don't know what's here. Could be a U, could be an R. An A I want to try here, and an A I want to try here. And an L's at the end. So let's try like naval. Naval will definitively tell me which position the A is in. We will also try a V, which is a new letter. Okay. Rural. Anything else it could be. If I'm looking at sort of the board of possibilities here, I see there's a Q. I mean, it's got to be it, right? A double R. Bit of a risk. Beautiful. Okay. We got it. We're rocking it. Played 109, 97% win percentage. We did get it. I'm going to incorporate a little bit more with this statistics, but whatever. All right, connections. Say it out loud, helps your brain digest it. Round, shadow, rumble, orders, ovation, sock, hand, roll, clap, joke, boom, stage, level, string, room, phase. Clap, boom, roll, rumble. Deep reverberating sounds. Sounds like thunder. Types of puppets. You got a sock puppet, shadow puppet, string puppet, hand puppet maybe? Beautiful. Kinds of puppets. Saw that coming from a mile away. Stage, a level, a phase, around. Steps. I don't know what you term this. Step in the process. Ovation joke, room, orders. Um, Standing ovation, standing joke, standing room, standing orders. I don't know about standing joke. But stand up. Standing blank. Standing joke. I don't know. I'm not super thrilled with that one, but guess it works. Who knows? Makes sense. All right. Not too shabby. Overall, a pretty successful day. Hope everyone has an amazing Wednesday, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.